Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Tales of Maj'eyal with the Necromancer on Insane Difficulty. I hope everyone had a good holiday, Christmas season, whatever. I think Hanukkah's coming up too. Yeah, I had to go do family stuff for the past couple of days. Trust me, I did not want to. But we're back now. So, let's get back into it. We are in Reknor. We're trying to make our way through here. I think we've gotten all of our escorts by now. And we are just trying to not lose our last life. Last life? Last two lives. But we should be pretty safe, though, because as a Lich, we can basically die once every 60 turns, so long as we can kill a powerful enemy in between. But I've never actually used that, so I don't exactly know how it works. We're going to dispel this guy. He's got Osmosis Shield. If you can see, it's doing 398 healing per turn, and that's not even the max. It would be more than that if we had hit him harder. It heals him depending on the damage we do, or he takes, basically. Let's go ahead and I want to get away from this patchwork dude. I want him to assault me. Torture his soul. What do we got? We got a cave troll to the south. No biggie. Let's open this chest because I don't know that I'll be able to. I don't want to have to come back for it. An object rolls from the chest. We got some psychokinetic dwarven steel shots of erosion. Amazing. There for my household, we got a VR, and man, my brain is not elastic enough to play that. Like, I played it yesterday a little bit, and the day before a little bit, but like, I had to lay down for the rest of the day pretty much the whole time because it made me so dizzy. Like, my brain's just not used to it. But it's so freaking fun. Like Super Hot and Arizona Sunshine is the two that we have. And it was crazy. It's so cool. Like if you have a huge area, playing it outside would be even better. But I played it in the basement. Just a second. Sorry. Somebody was at the door. But yeah, if you have a big area, like Super Hot is designed for you to move like a little bit to dodge your body. But if you have a huge area, you can like walk around and like shoot people and stuff. It's hilarious. Like all you have to do really to punch is to flick your wrist. So with these guys who are coming up, the melee dudes, I'd basically tap them in a certain area and they'd explode. It was so funny. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've seen VR before, and it's just the things you can do on there. The situations are just so comical. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna. I'll at least have to wait a few days because I was just so sick last night. Like I went to bed at 7 o'clock. And woke up around 12. Like, I got in the shower because I thought that would make me feel better. And I laid down, and I went to sleep for like 5 hours. And then I got up, and I was still kind of sick. Like, it was just so crazy how sick it made me. And it wasn't a fluke either, because it kind of happened the day before. I didn't play it nearly as long the first time, because the power kept dying, because we had to share. But, yeah. Very fun if you're a young person or not susceptible to motion sickness. And even if you wear glasses, like, it seems to work okay. I think it would work better without glasses, but, like, once you're going, you really don't notice you're wearing glasses. Which is effed up, right? Like, why, if you're looking into a mirror, something that's reflected right in front of you, do you need glasses? Like, you still can't see shit far away in a mirror. Same thing for the VR. Like, I can't see far away is the problem. But even with the VR, it's blurry if I don't wear my glasses. That's one thing I'll never understand is how our eyeballs work. Alright, what do we got here? That did not get rid of the confusion. Awesome. But he's dead, so we can rest. Or he's not. That is a tier 5 two-handed axe. But it's only a blue, so. And even if it was a Randart, I guess it wouldn't be very useful for us as a caster. But still. I'm a loot whore. Alright, what do we got here? Glitter Fist. 25 spell power and 3% crit chance. Not bad, but that's really all it's giving us. Disengage is fine too, but no. This one is too tailored towards us. 50% resistance penetration total and 30% darkness damage, plus it also has disengage. This one's okay. It gives us assorted immunities, but we don't want it either. This one's nice. 30% mind damage. I don't see that very often. 14% crit chance, 50% chance to put one talent on cooldown for four turns. Checks confusion immunity though. Sewer Oozer. Piercing Gaze. What does that do? Oh, 30% chance of petrifying the attacker when you block. Here's a decent one. 24% darkness damage. That shield. No. It's decent, but ours are better. Stormbringer's Gauntlet. That thing procs all the time, it seems. I think it's because we have at least a little bit of passive damage via our Bane and River of Souls. It doesn't proc off of our pets, but I wonder if... Whoops. I wonder if... our skeletal mage, when he casts, if he procs my gloves. Wait, I just saw lightning go off. Was that me? No, it looks like it was my skeleton warrior. Whatever, fine. Oh, and Spikes of Decrepitude. I wonder if that can proc it on each target it hits every turn. Or if it can do anyone. I'm gonna see. Doesn't look like it. Why? I did not... Oh, I set this up for automatic, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, I don't have contingency. Just trying to get my thing to proc off of Spikes of Decrepitude, but it doesn't look like it's going to. That's unfortunate. That would be a very, very good... combination on-hit spells and Spikes of Decrepitude. There are very few on-hit procs that are super powerful anyway, so I don't think that it would be powerful, but I don't think it would be too powerful to let it happen. Alright, let's not mess around with this guy. The Wild Wild East. Orb of Many Ways. Thank you, now go away. I am not opening that tree limb. It is a death sentence for a caster, such as myself. Alright, we do have this Umber Phage. We should probably start using or switch back to our other one. Sliders, good movie, or good show. You can kill her for extra loot, but I'm not going to, because she talks to you every damn turn. Actually, you know what? I think she only does that if you're melee, because she's got to walk up to you, right? It's Impending Doom first, because we know that will hit. If we're close enough to actually hit. Come on. Oh, that's right. I only can hit her with... I can only hit her with Impending Doom, I think. Because she never turns hostile. How much does she heal per turn? Not very much. We should be able to kill her. 3 more casts. I wonder if my Umbra Phage will work. I doubt it. Hey, it did. Sweet. 780 darkness damage. Oh man, that also hits my skeletons. I kind of... Undead, go to the southeast and tell Erin what happened. She usually says your race, but I guess since we switched our race. Corpothus, a very, very good find if you find it even in tier 2s. Like right now, I doubt I'd use it actually, unless I was a Reaver or something. I decided I didn't want to be up there. Should have teleported the other way. Alright, we got a Temporal Stalker who is also a Necromancer. So let's get rid of everything he has by dispersion. Just keep blowing him up. I'm going to shield, summon some dudes, then River of Souls. There we go. Turn off River of Souls. Black Robe, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Let's see if we can actually... You know what? That's what we should try to do. We should try to make this an on-spell hit build. Since we do have a decent amount of passive damage. I wish Spikes of Decrepitude worked, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to. Black Robe. Okay, here we go. It's got 15% resist all. Blindness immunity 50%. We've already got 100%. Spell power 30. That's decent. Talent on hit spell Blood Grasp 5% chance. And talent on hit spell Soul Rot at 5%. So let's go ahead and do that. We will lose some defense and some spell crit. But actually we gain 2% resist all, but we lose the flat damage reduction and movement speed. And 8% critical strike. But I'm okay with that. I think we are hardy enough to survive a random crit if we have to. And that's really all you need to be strong enough to survive. Because everything else can be dealt with via strategy. It's the random crits. That can be dealt with too, but not by me. It's way too tedious to always make sure you're never going to get crit. Actually, I wonder, as a Lich, pretty sure we don't have to worry about that. Don't we have... gosh, what is it called? Crit Shrug? Crit Shrug off, 78%. I can never remember. Everybody says it's this or that or this or that. It's one or the other. Like crit reduction and crit shrug off apparently are the same thing. One of these two does not exist. So let's read what it says. Gives a chance to ignore the bonus critical damage from any direct damage attacks. Okay. So if they crit, 78% of that bonus damage, I think, is reduced. Now if they have really high critical multiplier, it'll still be a spike, but... It should never be enough to just one-shot me. And I think that is the secret to why the Alchemist is so hardy later in the game. Because Icy Core gives 60% crit reduction as well. Or crit shrug. Because I never took huge amounts of damage once I got past the tier 2s on my Insane Alchemist winner. I want to trying to see when one of my Black Robe procs hit. I want to see how much it actually does. I think it should sound like a spit, right? Yeah, I think it just went off. But I don't think it actually hit though. Yep, Soul Rot. There it went off, but it never actually got to its target. Because the person died too quick. But now we know the sound, so... Or we for sure know the sound, so I'll be able to identify it more easily. Alright, that's a Cursed and a Randart, so we are going to stay back. We are silenced, so I'm not going to play any games. I'm just going to keep running away. Let's get rid of this so I don't accidentally use it. And what did he do? Oh, he's a frickin'... I think he's also a Doombringer or Demonologist. That's no bueno. A damn dog. Alright, what do we got here? Some kind of rogue, so we don't want him to come next to us, but we're close enough. He might be able to just jump to us. Yep, he did. Okay. And he's got Wraith form. I hate Demonology or Doombringers. They always make everything such a pain. I am kind of liking River of Souls now. Just gotta get used to using it first. I always like to lead with Invoke Darkness because it's instant and it might, like, I know which ones it'll be able to kill or not, but I don't want to have to check every target just to make sure my Invoke Darkness is gonna kill him. Come on. Give me a proc so I can at least see how much damage it's doing. Actually, you know what? We can practice it on the dummy. There is a thief somewhere. Well, we'll just bump him to death. Oh, wait. I think I just heard it go off. 144 blight damage. That's not a crit. And then it also healed me for 44. So there's Blood Grasp. Soul Rot should hit harder. And I think it also has an increased chance to crit. Yeah, it does. It's been a while since I've played a Corruptor. The last one I played was so freaking strong. And my own inner demons took every single one of my lives that I had left, because Corrupted Negation also does damage. So not only does it get rid of all your defensive sustains and buffs, or sustains like Bone Shield, it also does damage and then kills you. Like seriously, it was doing like 4,000 damage. I had so much critical multiplier and blight damage. Alright. Get out of here, go to the Gates of Morning, and then maybe check out the we'll check out the training dummy. Not bad. 6% all damage, 10 spell power, 8 life regain, 64 life, and 15% heal mod. But I do not want to get rid of any of these. It's gonna have to take a very good special ring for me to switch the two that I have. Major Warrior Short Staff, is it any good? Alright, we've got 25% damage, 19 spell power, plus 18 if I get 3 crits, which is very likely, 8% spell crit chance, 9 magic, 13 will, and 10 cunning, so even more crit chance. That is going to be close. So let's see here. 25... No, not you. So it's already got more spell power and crit chance. It's got... Let's get rid of you. God dang it. Alright. Alright. We've got Ash Rend, which will give us another 13% darkness damage. And a decent amount of resistances. That's nothing to sneeze at. Especially since it's going in our offhand slot, so it'll be competing with shields. So, 13 plus 25. That's going to be 35, 38. So for more spell power and crit chance and some defense, we are losing out on about 8% darkness damage. You know what? I think it's worth it. Somebody else let me know if I did the math wrong, but we will check when we go out. I think I forgot to I forgot to check all the other loot. Son of a gun. Okay. I got a Dragon Ball Z coffee cup for Christmas, and I love it. Okay. Go into your thing so it's all cleared out and ready to go. And let's switch. Mage Warrior Short Elven Staff. Alright, now what do we get? We get 6% more crit chance. No spell power yet, but there will be some once we crit in combat. 6% less darkness damage. That's okay. Because we're not just getting it. It's about equal to what the damage on the other staff is. But we also are getting about 25% more resistances. So that's the bonus kind of that we're gaining here. And a little bit more spell power. Not bad. It looks like we got... No, I can't tell where that mana regeneration is coming from. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's check their runes. Might as well. Storm Shield, Rune of the Sneak, if you haven't seen this before. Activate the rune to summon a protective storm around you for 4 turns. While active, the storm will completely block all damage over 19 up to 4 times. The 4 turns really hurts it. I'm sure you can get ones that are longer, but Bone Shield, it's basically a Bone Shield. 505 and 16 for our Shield rune. Nope, both of ours are better. Biting Gale rune, 556. That's not bad. Biting Gale runes, I really like them. They're instant, and they have a chance to freeze an enemy, which I don't know that this is amazing, but anytime that I play a rogue in the beginning, I grab one, and that with the sleeping dart, it's like just enough control for me to get through the shitty parts of the rogue, you know, when they are not very powerful. Just seeing if any of these are possibly better than the one I have. This one's is close, but no. And so is the other one. Actually, no, they have to be one-handed. What am I thinking? This is the only one-handed one, and it is really decent for a tier 3, but... Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. Maybe. What is it about? I will see if I can find him. I don't know if I'm going to do that one. Doing that as a caster is a freaking pain because all your spells go wonky. I need help in my hunt for clues for the staff. Before I came here, I happened upon members of the Sunwall in Maj'eyal. Do you know of this? Go on. Okay. Let's go talk to Zemeckis. Alright. Now we're going to Vor Armory, our first test in the East, to see how powerful we really are. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Pretty close to overweight. I'm going to keep... Nah. The Worm Nest, I really like it, but I like to find it early when that flat damage reduction is really good. So I'm just going to get rid of it. I am going to keep this because, if anything else, I like the +3 souls on it, and my other belts are really not that great. Actually, this one's not bad. 160 life, is that worth it? We'll keep it just in case. If I start taking huge spike damage, then I will switch it out. Okay, we can get rid of this one now. And we can definitely get rid of our stone giant wraps. It's going to be hard to get rid of our gauntlets. I think a lot of these were for Celia, so I'm going to get rid of a lot of them. Yeah, that one was. I'm keeping the movement infusion because I may need it on the final boss fight. What do we got here? 180 life. Yeah, that's going to be hard to beat. So let's just keep that. We'll keep the silence. Yeah, we'll keep all of these. Except for this light. Spectral Cage is good, but gives me affinity for darkness damage. I like that. But as a topping, like it's not something I would ever rely on. Let's go ahead and max out cunning while we can. We don't have any mana problems unless there's someone who can drain our mana, and in those cases it doesn't matter how much mana we have, because it's just going to hurt us more when they mana clash us. Alright, Commander of the Dead. You are so full of power that it overflows out of you whenever you cast a spell. Upon spell cast, you have an 8% chance to boost the physical blah 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 of all by 23, 34. I think we will go at least one more point to 34. That's when the diminishing returns start hitting it hard. Well, not hard, but starts hitting it. Let's go. What were we doing up here? Let's just go one more. Let's cap out all of our skills. This is an extra 40 damage or 50 damage. This is an extra turn and 14 extra damage, but I think I will go River of Souls. Shadows engulf your foes. I don't have to cast this. Okay. Anytime you deal darkness damage to a creature affected by a bane. So this is nice, but I first have to affect them by a bane. Let's just go one more point into River of Souls. That's a decent chunk of extra damage. It was about 80, 90. If you have trouble here with the orcs, you can try to drag them into the paladins. I don't know. I think it seems like it's a 50-50 chance who wins, the orcs or the sun paladins, but I don't actually know how they roll that. Holy cow. Alright, let's River of Souls this. So even if we do need to heal, we will still be doing damage. Oh my god. How did you drag me all the way over here? I'm failing because I've got spell disruption on me. Not bad. It hit me for 500 damage, or I'm down 500 damage. What did you do? Looks like he's some... Okay. Let's, we need to jump away. Wonder if... Can I teleport through the walls with this? No, I can't. Summon our people. We are still okay. We're at 6 life out of 1,000, but that means we still have 810 life, so we're okay here. We need to shoot both of these guys at once, though. We're at negative 91. Need to kill that guy. This guy's not a big deal right now. Who is shooting? I don't see who is shooting. Alright, let's consume soul. That gets us back. I'm not close enough to hit him with it, but let's bane them. We'll teleport into this corner and kill this guy. The other two have a ways to walk down to get to us, and they have to do it through my River of Souls. So now wait a minute. It seemed like my River of Souls was activating here. after I teleported. I hope it doesn't teleport with us. That would be very annoying. Alright, it should be hitting here. I'm going to teleport. Yeah, why is it hitting there? Hold on. No, I think that's something else that's activating. Each time you cross the 1 hit point threshold, no. I think it is. I thought it might be this one, the one that knocks them back 3 tiles. No, that's not it. There's another one. Something something knocks them back 3 tiles. You know what? Let's just get close enough for it to actually hit someone. Let's shield and heal. There's the guy that was shooting. No, because it's only happening. It is. It's got to be my River of Souls. Let's clear that. Heart of Poosh. Alright, let's try this again. That's River of Souls. And when I teleport, it goes with me. Why? I don't want that at all. I'll have to read the description of it a little bit better. Alright, this is a rogue, so I have to teleport away from him. Even though I might have been able to kill him in one shot. Son of a bitch. Lich regeneration, 61. Okay. Now, if I kill this guy, I should get it back, right? Unique, boss, or elite boss. I don't think that I killed a... I swear to God, if that was a rigor mortis that killed me, I'm going to be pissed. No, it was static shot. Static shot. I don't know what that is. Look at that. Static shot hit me 1. No, wait, hold on. We're good. It only hit me 2 times. But it hit other people too. Alright, let's teleport over here. Now, I can't rest because I have to frickin' find a unique and kill him in 52 turns. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. So let's try to find the way down. Got 38 turns. I probably should have maxed that out now that I'm thinking about it. 60 turns is way more than enough time to kill an elite or a unique. But it is not. Thank you. Thank you for teleporting me all the way over here. It's more than enough time to kill one, but it's not enough time to find one. I'm going to take that off just so I don't accidentally use it. I was hoping the stairs were right here, but they're not. Shit. 28 turns. Come on. This is the time where I really wish I had a... Actually, you know what? I think the best bet for us is to leave and go to that patrol that we found right outside the door. Damn, I should have done that first. Because I guarantee there will be a unique or 4 in there. .30 mind power on a staff. Alright, we've still got 20 turns. We should be okay. The only thing is... Oh, shit. None of my sustains are on. Alright, which ones do I actually need on? I need Erupting Darkness, or Erupting Shadows, Grim Shadow, and Eternal Night. The other ones, Spikes of Decrepitude would be really nice, but I just don't have the time. Fight. Come on. Why are you all white? Alright, I think it's elite, right? No, it's an elite boss. Not an elite, of course not, because elites are easy to kill. Are you kidding me? Why are these all so easy? I mean, they're not easy to kill, but they're not... We're out of mana because that freaking guy's an anti-mage. Just gotta leave. Alright, now what we're hoping is that it just doesn't kill me on the world map. Nope. God dang it. Alright, well, if you're a leech, max that one out first. Or a lich, max that one out first. God dang it. Oh well. We didn't actually lose a life. Well, I guess it's kind of like we had lost unlimited lives. Depends on how you think about it. It's unfortunate. I need to look up what static shot is. I don't know what that is. It really didn't hit me that hard, but... It certainly killed me. There's nowhere left to explore. Okay, then go to the... Oh, that teleported me in here. Alright, let's dig our way out. Now let's see, if I had found the stairs, I don't think I would have gone this way first. I would have had to go all the way up here and around. Yeah, I don't think I would have gone to the stairs first, but let's see if there's a unique right at the bottom. There is. Nope, he's a rare. Okay, good. I'm not as mad. Alright, turn off River of Souls. I still don't know why River... Okay, let's read. You summon a river of tortured souls to launch an onslaught of darkness against your foes. Every turn for 5 turns, you launch a projectile towards a designated area. Okay, I think that's why. But let me check, and then I'll be able to tell you for sure. River of Souls. We'll shoot it here. Yep, okay. It's still got to come from me. It's not just blowing up in the area. It's a projectile. So the tooltip was correct. We've got 40% resist all. Not bad. And when we go below 1 life, it's even more. I'd like to get it up to... 50, 60. I don't want to have to bank on going under. Like, oh, I've only got resist all for half my life, basically. I also really wish they hadn't teleported me in here. Trying to stay back here. I don't want to get hit by a bunch of pyromancers at once. Tree of Life. It's a decent little charm or tool, whatever. It goes in the charm slot. No, we're not going in there. Well, let's clear out the whole area first, please. Fudge. I have to teleport away from him because he will drain my mana in 1 shot, so I need to get out of this too. guy's usually pretty difficult, but I guess when you have a bunch of body blockers, it's not so bad. Usually pretty difficult for a caster, because he is a he's got anti-magic. Boots of the Hunter, very, very good boots, but a big part of why they're good we don't actually need. They're good for stun resistance, but also stun and freeze immunity 40%, maximum life 80. It can be used to boost movement speed by 30% or 300% for up to 5 turns. That's also good. Activating it is instant. 12 armor. Damn. That is pretty good, but no. I'm sticking with my plus damage and penetration ones. You know what? Let's take them anyway. I probably will. I probably should switch. Let's go ahead and bane them, so hopefully they don't teleport behind me. Alright, the only major issue with the guy that spawns in here is his Windblade. And if you don't have a lot of armor or damage resistance, it can do a... Like, one of my guys just, I randomly got here, he must not have had very much defenses in any way. And it just, every time he would Windblade, it would almost or kill me. Windblade, where are you? Windblade. 320% weapon damage to all targets within radius 4 and disarms them. Well, he's got 117 damage, so 300 or whatever times a crit. If he gets a crit, does a lot of damage. He war shouted us. I'm getting rid of it. Let's go ahead and summon some more. Get our Mage Skull of Bones out, or Lord of Skulls. Those boots, they give you a little leap, which is not bad. I think they're actually, they've also got some stuff for a Mind Slayer, like Mastery or something. But we'll look at them before we leave. Let's heal. Haha, you can't teleport in here. Or at least not targeted teleport. I think you can randomly teleport. But don't quote me on that. Crown of Command. That's a very... Whoa, that was a huge teleport trap. Crown of Command is really good. Especially if you're not at this point stun immune. Then I would almost pretty much always wear it, depending on... I guess it depends on what kind of hat you have, but being stunned really sucks. And Crown of Command removes stuns and makes you immune to stuns, among other things. Everpire Blade, Twilight's Edge. Twilight's Edge would be fun, but I really doubt it's going to be better than our staff. Staff of Destruction. There's one of my most favorite on hit spell items. It casts Impending Doom on cast. It's pretty crazy. Like in the beginning, if you're like an Archmage or something and you run into something you just can't kill because it's healing too much, you just keep fighting it until that procs, and then you kill it. Because it'll stop their recovery or their healing, whatever it is, for 10 turns, which is awesome. Alright, Shard of Insanity. This used to be very good. It used to be able to use it to cast Inner Demons. So on any hard enemy, you could just cast this and go around the corner, and eventually the Inner Demons would overwhelm him. But now it just does Sunder Mind. I guess that's okay. So it's basically a damaging on-hit spell now. Staff of Destruction. Don't need it now, unfortunately. And I might not even get it at all with this guy, because I can cast it myself at a higher damage. Alright, Shatter Afflictions, Rune of the Warrior, 12 at 61. 17 at 153. So, much better cooldown. I am going to use it, because for shields, I can just deactivate the shield and activate one of the ones that I actually want to use. I cannot get rid of my blink rune, because everyone I run into, it seems, has two ways to charge at me, so I need 2 ways to escape. La Tafane, this is like, it seems like one of the best Doombringer weapons. It just seems built specifically for him. Damage conversion, 50% fire burn, and if you've played one, you know that like kind of feeds into his abilities. It can be used to accelerate burning effect on all creatures in a radius of one ball within range 5, consuming them instantly to inflict 125% of all remaining burn damage. Like if you actually set that up, I did it on the dummy, so I don't. It would be pretty difficult to actually do that in an actual fight, but it can do decent amounts of damage. It basically like is I think it's Cataclysm or Catalepsy from the Reaver's Disease class. It explodes the dots you already have on him. Everpire Blade, this is the one for Demonologists. And Malice, it basically gives you Gloom on hit. Torment is slightly worse than Gloom, but I don't remember why. Release a burst of light and dark damage, scales with magic, the Twilight's Edge. So if you are a Sun Paladin or an Anorithil, if you wanted to try a melee build, that would be funny. It's got really decent base damage for a longsword, or a tier 4 longsword. Charged Focus, yeah, that's lightning, we don't want that. Psionic Maelstrom, if I remember right, is actually decent. I think it shoots lines around you, but for a decent amount of damage, so. Gloomlord, nope. Here we go, 98 life. And 49 mana. Nope, that's all it gives us, unfortunately. Fearfire Mantle, all enemies in radius 2 take 20 fire damage each turn, healing you for 10% of the damage dealt. I'm curious, you get this and Cloud Call, and basically all the AoE passive damage on a Sun Paladin with Radiance. I think you could end up doing quite a decent amount of passive damage. But that'd only be for trash. You'd still have to actually fight the difficult enemies. Yeah, Telekinetic Leap on these Wanderer's Rest. Gloves of Firm Hand are okay. They give stun and freeze immunity and decent armor. Crown of Command. Okay, this is... remove 2 stun, daze, or pin effects and grant immunity to stuns, dazes, and pins for 2 turns. So it's really decent. I mean, it's also not bad. It's 6 armor, 8% physical resistance, so not terrible. This... I forget what it does if you get both set pieces. I think it's an extra like 100 life or something like that. I don't remember. Lightbringer, this is a very, very, very good item to find if you find it in tier 2s or below. But it'll actually, like, I would still be using it on a Sun Paladin. It can be used to summon a stationary shining orb within range 5 for 15 turns that will illuminate its area, which that is really awesome. Like, if you don't have light radius, it just lights up the whole area. Like, I love that. It's so useful. But it also deals 122 light damage based on your magic and strength. We have, like, almost no strength, so I imagine it's even more. Plus, we'd be stacking light damage on an Anorithil or a Sun Paladin, so it gets pretty decent damage. I think it's around 160 with my Sun Paladin is what I got it to. This is no bueno. All right. We are going to at least... attempt. We're going to use 1 life on the Room of Death. I don't think I want to summon my pets just yet. I think I want to wait until I get one of them out of here. You know what? Let's do this. We can catch him around the corner at least. Let's, no, he's just got Lucid Dreamer on, so we can't disperse him. What's he down to? 50% already, not bad. Let's throw a shield up. Rigor Mortis. We at least get the 2 bonus. There we go. Oh, wow, and the one behind him was almost dead. They must be hitting themselves with their spells. They usually don't do that much damage, though. This one will kill him. Or not. How's he healing? Wow, I normally have to drag them all the way down here with my other guys, but this is awesome because I can shoot around the corner so easily. The little dragons, you can run away, and eventually most of them will die. But it depends on what you actually think, because they can make it easier for you if they're alive. They're not going to really body block, but it'll slow the big ones down. Because they got to go... it just messes with their pathing, because I think they can switch spots with them. I don't know if they actually go hostile, is what I mean. Look at all that corner sniping. That is kind of nice. With the River of Souls, Bane, and Chill of the Tomb. We are out about halfway down on souls, though. Alright. Let's get rid of the fire. Heal ourselves. Use another shield just in case. Wow, that was one of the easier Room of Deaths I've had. Probably the easiest was with the Brawler, because like I was never in really any danger. But I still had to kite them out. Emblem of Evasion, I used to think that was really awesome, but I don't, not so much anymore. It is nice, but I just, for whatever reason, when I was newer, I thought it was really good. Let's see if anything came through that we actually want. Oh, really good experience in there, too. Somebody else pointed that out in the chat the other day. Emblem of Evasion. 12 dex, 10 cunning, deflect projectiles away 15%, slows projectiles 30%, and then evasion for 24% chance when you use it. Each turn you spend not moving, you gain a buff for 2 defense and armor. Stacks up to 12 times. I mean, I guess. I wish when you did move, it only went 1 per action. It went down once per action or whatever. That way you could teleport away and still retain most of the bonus. Cinder Feet is another one that you could do. You know, I should keep these. I'm going to do that. I'm going to build a Paladin, Radiance one, with all the AoE items, like passive AoE items that I can find. The one I just kept was, it's a little bit harder to use, but Cinder Feet, each step you take leaves a burning trail behind you, lasting 5 turns that deals 82 fire damage based on spell power to foes who enter it. So that one, I would basically be, I would have to make them path into it, but that's not too difficult. Mage Warrior Short Dragon Bone Staff, possibility, no. 23 spell power, 19 crit chance, and 30% cold damage. What did ours give us? No. So we get 11. Let's take it. I can't do that math in my head. I'll just have to see on the character sheet, even though it might not be representative of what's actually happening. Lightbringer's Wand, we'll take that too, because that's passive damage. Alright. Let's put that. Hold on. Doing this just so it's all reset. There's no number showing, because the first time after you change equipment or something happens and you open it, you see changes. So I just wanted to make sure that that was all reset. All right, we're losing 1 spell power plus 18, so we're actually losing probably about 4 or 5 spell power once we get all 3 crits. Our crit chance is going up 8%. We can switch the damage modifier over to darkness, so that's not a big deal. Not losing any defense. Well, 2 saves. So where did we want to change it again? So we're losing about 5-6 spell power for 10% or 8% spell crit. I think that's worth it. Let's get rid of you too. Now that we have a decent one, offhand and main hand, we don't need to keep a hold of our 2-handers, because presumably we'll never switch back unless we find a really good one. Switch you to darkness, because with River of Souls, I think my darkness damage has now overtaken my cold by a decent amount. Don't need to go back through there again. I'm going to check out the dummy real quick. Excuse me. But then we're going to end the episode. So if you don't want to watch me playing around with my DPS, then you don't have to stay. Oh, shit, that's right. I want you to go away. And we'll turn off our shades. Reset the dummy. Create one target dummy. I want to see if he is... No, he is not. He's definitely not proccing my on-hit spells. Okay, reset. Target 1. Let's see if our River of Souls will. This will kind of be hard to tell, though, because we're going to run out of souls in 2 casts. We're already out of spells. We're already out of souls. But impending doom costs a soul to use. Here, let's create 10 target dummies. Hurt them all. Torture soul them over and over again. It's funny. Our spikes of decrepitude do 122. Looks like 122 damage per turn. And my Banes are just never wearing off. Hold on just a second. How does that work? I know there's a reason why. It's the one after Bane, correct? Shadows engulf your foes anytime you deal darkness damage to a creature affected by a Bane. The Bane's duration is increased by 1 turn. That's hilarious. So, every turn, my spikes of decrepitude are basically increasing the turns of the Banes. That's funny. So I do 350 damage per turn just passively. Alright, let's try that again. Create 1 target dummy. Actually, you know what? Just to be sure, let's create 10. Alright, it is doing it. Dark Fire, Lightning. I want to see how much my Soul Rod is doing, though. There we go. Soul Rot. Oh, wow. 331 blight damage, and it's not even... That wasn't even a crit. But now that we have this, we can always come back and farm for souls. So that's good to know. Because before, you'd have to kill the things, but with Tortured Soul, I can just get it back every time. Oh, and obviously my Banes aren't proccing it either. That might be... I can't tell. That Soul Rot might be a 331 crit. I think it is. It's bold. But I can barely tell, so... Alright. Current charge is 300 damage. For Umbraphage. I think when you use it, it's based on your surrounding areas. Who knows? All right, that's where we're gonna leave it off for now. I'll see you guys here in a little bit, and we'll keep going. So, if you see anything you like, hit the like button, subscribe, send me a comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, and we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.